Okay, gamers. We know you've been waiting for the fifth episode of the Off the Rails podcast, and here it is. So, this episode's gonna be a little strange.
Wait. Are we actually live right now?
We're live.
Oh, okay. That was the Stranger Things music.
I just mixed three openings. I mixed the Stranger Things opening. I did the Daredevil season, both season openings.
I don't know that.
And then I did the fucking
I don't know what that is.
You don't? It's from Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Anyways.
So let's get right into the news.
Mm-hmm.
Turn off your fucking notification sounds. You just ruined the goddamn podcast.
Sorry.
Come on!
They're off! Turn
it off!
You're the one that set a notification to set it off.
Okay. So, we are, what the fuck? Paris has told me that he's at my door right now. LOL. So anyway.
What?
I want to start by talking about the brand new season of Stranger Things, hence our big Stranger Things a reference binge, I would say. Binging on Netflix, that was a joke. So
wait, did you finish it?
No. Did you?
Okay, I haven't. I have only watched the first 2 episodes.
The first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, so no spoilers here. You guys are lucky that Kyle has not gotten far because I would be spoiling the whole series. Just kidding. But I don't even want to talk about like the show for the first thing. Here's a little Wendy Williams drama. So the guy who plays Jonathan Byers, Will's older brother, he was denied entry to the U.S. because he is British for cocaine possession. He was on his way. He was on his way to the premiere party, and I guess he had cocaine when he was headed there.
Oh, and Jonathan.
So, I mean, listen, loving the character. Pretty sure the guy's a good guy. Don't really recommend anybody do cocaine. But have you seen his face? He looks like the type of man to either smoke cigarettes in the park with his cat that he has on a leash.
All people have their cats unleashed usually.
And or he looks like he smokes weed. Definitely. And he looks like he does cocaine.
I mean, so does the actor who plays Will. Let's be honest.
No, he is such a nice boy. He looks like he's such a nice boy. And are Jonathan and Nancy dating? Because like I've seen them. I mean, like in real life.
I mean, how many episodes? Oh, in real life.
Because I see them all the time, like around.
The actors.
And you know, I looked it up. They are dating.
The actors.
So that must be really, really awkward for the on-screen stuff
with Steve.
Good old Steve.
Maybe Jonathan's jealousy is real.
It's not in real life. That's why he's so good at it. That's why he's such a great actor in this show. But no, I do I want to talk about actual Stranger Things. So I was worried that when like I watched it, it was gonna be bad. That's my biggest fear.
Wait, how many episodes did you watch?
I watched 4 episodes. I'm on my 5th now. I turned it off so that I could record the podcast. You're welcome, ladies and gents. But I was nervous that like they were just gonna be pulling things out of their asses and that it would feel disconnected with Eleven's return and all. But I think they did a good job like bringing the cast back together. The cast is so very lovable, and it's weird because I'm 4 episodes in, and I ended the first season not liking Steve, even though he had like that little redemption arc, air quotes, whatever.
Yeah.
But it like I think that Steve is becoming a solid character. I don't like he's not my favorite character at all. He still looks like a douchebag. But he I think he and Nancy are almost flip-flopping in their likableness. Because
Really?
Steve is becoming like this more like mature almost. He still has his quirks, but he's kind of like telling Nancy, "Oh, don't do this because it would be irresponsible and it could like
Yeah, at the party, yeah.
Yeah, and then like Nancy's just kind of like internalizing this like horrible thing that's happened to her and everyone around her. So she's becoming like making more erratic decisions and not being smart. It's kind of weird. But I still love Nancy. She's still a fox and a half. I would let her have my kids. I would let her go down on me. Unfiltered, baby.
Off the
rails tonight. And final thing I want to say about Stranger Things season 2. It's good so far. I hope it lives up to the original. So great storytelling by the Duffer Brothers. But I really want to talk about the acting in this show. Let's talk about the acting. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm starting to feel a little weird. Those kids are some good ass actors. Like
true.
The kid who Finn Wolfhard, I think he's just gonna shine in anything that he's in.
Who's that?
The one who plays Mike.
Okay.
And then the kid who plays Will. I was like, he didn't get as much exposure in the last season, so I didn't really like know how to feel about how he acts. But that kid is a damn good actor. Like the way like, and you'll see in the upcoming episodes, like, god damn, that kid is a good actor. And Millie Bobby Brown, who plays 11, still fucking killing it. Still killing it. You're the best, kid. You're gonna be a star. I could see you on the billboards and the Hollywood signs. You're gonna be a star, baby.
She's got my hair.
Yeah, she looks just like you. Okay, Kyle, what's your topic, Kyle?
Oh, we're going straight into mine completely off the rails from Stranger Things here. It's about my neighbors. So, for those of you who don't know, I live in a college area. And the house next to mine is a renting house. And a lot of people, go in and out, revolving door kind of thing. So, the people who live there now like to party. Out on the back porch. And I only have one wall separating them from me. So I can if they talk just above an inside voice, I can hear them, which is really annoying. So like in partying is not, if right now they're like being kind of loud, but they just stopped, so I'm assuming they went inside, but it's a Friday night, so I'm not trying to get any sleep or anything, so that's fine with me. I don't really care. But the problem is, they'll do it Sunday nights, they'll do it Tuesday nights, they'll do it Thursday nights. They'll just do it on weeknights all the time, and they'll just be screaming and whooping and blasting country music, and it's awful. And I yelled out, I opened my window, wearing almost nothing, or pajamas, and it's like screaming at them to shut up because I need to go to school in the morning and I need to get some sleep.
Do they respond?
Usually they're just like, "Oh, sorry," like. But the latest interaction with them, I was yelling at them, and the music was so loud I don't think they were hearing me. But they kept kind of pointing at me and kind of looking in my direction, but like ignoring me. And so finally, after I kept yelling and yelling and yelling, they turned down the music and they said, okay, sorry, we'll turn down the music. Like assholes. They knew I was yelling at them, but they were just ignoring me.
I know you guys can't hear right now, but there's a guy who lives next door. I don't know if he's a guy, but he lives Because my apartments are kind of weird. They're like, oh, like gigantic houses, but they're split up in like 4 different
Yeah.
sections.
Mm.
So and I live in one of those 4 sections. I live in the top left. If you're looking,
Top left.
Yeah, top left. And there's this guy when I look out my window and I look directly down. There's like this guy with strobe lights and and he's blasting like the craziest music always. And like I want to like pop my head out and be like, shut the fuck up! But I can't because I feel like he's gonna come up to my house and beat my ass. So I just don't want to deal with that. And then I have to live like right next to him, so I just like let it ride. And I mean, it's not like loud enough that it impairs my sleep, but it's still pretty bad.
Dude, okay. The first night they were yelling, it was a Sunday night, it was a football game, and every time someone took a touchdown, they screamed at the top of their lungs. Like, just screaming. Like, how could anyone be so, like, irresponsible?
Well,
I mean, you know people live.
Well, you have it lucky in that you have, like, probably everybody that goes to William and Mary, the school, is, like, kind of like those, what is this meme called again? You know how to do it on them, the guys. So you don't have to worry about them being able to defeat you because, like, even you could be as weak as you are and still defeat
I don't know.
them.
Do you guys listen to country music? I'm not so sure.
Oh, yeah, they could,
They probably have guns on them.
have guns and deers. And
slaughter deer.
And make America great again hats.
They'll kill me if I go to the house. They'll kill me instantly. They'll be like, "You're trampling on my rights."
Hello.
Man.
Anyway, but no, I like came home this afternoon. And I came home at 11 a.m. and my whole apartment smelled like weed. And the thing is that my roommate's not here and I don't smoke anything. So I don't know why my whole apartment smells like weed. I think it's my neighbors, and it just comes through the ducts. So.
Yeah, I'm about to say someone in your complex smokes it then, because
yeah,
I'm assuming probably someone right below you because air rises or whatever, right? That's the thing. So it's probably someone below you.
It's really annoying. It's really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That somebody would smoke weed.
It's against the law.
It's illegal. Stop smoking weed, guys. This is an anti-drug PSA.
Anyways, on to gaming news.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up Fire Emblem Warriors for the Nintendo 3DS. It sucks ass.
Really?
I mean, I know, Anthony, I think you bought Dragon Quest Heroes, and I bought that too.
Oh wait, you said Fire Emblem or Dragon Quest?
No, I bought Fire Emblem Warriors. I mean, they're the same game though.
Oh yeah.
Basically, it's like the Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, that
style.
shit sucks.
I mean,
I think I sold it for $2.
I still have my Dragon Quest copy, but I mean, I love Fire Emblem. If I haven't talked about it on here before, I really love Fire Emblem. It's my favorite game series. I mean, well, first of all, Fire Emblem Warriors really pissed me off because they only have Awakening and Fire Emblem Fates characters, and a couple in the other series, mostly Shadow Dragon, which is Mars skin. But they barely have anybody from any other game. Like, there's no Ike, there's no Roy, like mainstays. They aren't in the game. No Alm or Celica, which is from Echoes, the game that just came out, like, a couple months ago. So they're obviously just pandering to the Awakening and Fates group of fans, which pisses me off a little bit. But I bought the game regardless because Anna is in it, and Anna's my favorite character. And it's just bull. It's just like I'm just like rolling my eyes the entire game. I mean, it's flashy and it's dumb fun, but I'm just like seriously like, oh my god. So safe to say, I probably should have just waited until it went on sale. But my love of Fire Emblem made me impulse buy it, so here we are.
Yeah, I'm not too crazy about grand beat 'em up games. It's kind of like, I don't know.
I mean, I like action games when they're well done, like Metal Gear Rising, which I know you hate.
You know what? I don't hate that game.
Really, you should really give it a try, Anthony. Like, play it all the way through. It's a lot of fun. And Raiden is the best, so he's just the best.
Oh, speaking of, I'd like to get into gaming news after you're done with this. Speaking of,
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
okay, so Metal Gear Survive
oh my
got a release date, baby! Finally!
Seriously, it did?
Yeah, I believe it's February 20th. Let me fact check that.
February.
Let me fact
Wow.
check that real quick.
Live fact checking. This is what CNN won't do.
Oh.
Or any
Oh,
news
dear.
network.
Anyway, yeah, it's coming out on February 20th, 2018 for
Really?
$39.99.
Oh, okay.
So here's how I feel. Here are a couple warning signs. First of all, the biggest warning sign is the fact that on every single thing that Metal Gear has posted on Facebook for the past year has been only angry reacts. Only angry reacts.
Yeah.
Like, don't even bother. If you're looking for positivity about Metal Gear, stay the fuck away from Facebook because they are not messing around. And I think that people have the right to be mad with Konami. They really kind of put Kojima's in a weird spot. They were forcing him to finish Metal Gear Solid 5, and that really fucked up the Chapter 5 thing. And
Rest in peace. Chapter 3.
whatever. Have you seen? But has anybody seen the Metal Gear Survive gameplay? It's literally just Phantom Pain with zombies, and you can play with friends, and it looks really bad.
I mean, okay.
They're just copping out, in my opinion.
Yeah, they are.
And what were you gonna say before I bring up Raiden?
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, I'm gonna give it to this. It does look like it could be a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
If it was just called zombies, if it just left out the Metal Gear part of it, because I mean, first of all, the whole premise is so just stupid. Okay, what's
Mother
his face?
base. I believe the story is the mother base soldiers that got in the
That blew up
crash
when
or whatever.
Skullface. Yeah, when Skullface first blew up the base,
They
they get
sent to
sucked
an
into a
ultimate
wormhole.
dimension or some stupid bullshit. What the fuck does that have to do with politics? Metal Gear Solid games are about political espionage games. What the fuck? Zombies.
Metal Gear has its fair share of bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, we had a bisexual vampire, but
A literal vampire.
but it's also I feel like that kind of fits with the whole narrative. But just to have a whole game focus on zombies, because even when that game was, it had that weird strange to talk about element, but that's not what the whole game was about. That's not what the overall story was about. Meme culture and not listening to everything that's taught to you, and all of this other stuff, and it's what the fuck do zombies? I can't.
Hang on, Anthony. Hold that thought. Listen closely. Hang on. I'm gonna try to bring that mic up. My neighbors are literally screaming at the top of their lungs again. I'm gonna try to see if I can pick this up. They're not yelling anymore, of course. How convenient. God, they were literally screaming and hollering while you were talking. Okay,
Oh, wow.
sorry. Back to what you were saying.
No, I was just kind of talking about how it was interesting that people are so what's the word? I don't know. It's weird thinking that they're gonna make an entire Metal Gear game based on zombies. That's
Shouldn't be called Metal Gear.
no. It should just. Come on, Nami should just stop making Metal Gear games, and that's hard to say because Metal Gear Solid is probably my favorite game franchise, but you
Same.
can't you can't make something that was special because of one person, and you can't just take that away and then take away that element and expect to make a great game again.
To me, I feel like it's Metal Gear Solid 5 is where Metal Gear Solid died. I mean, the story was garbage. The gameplay was great, but the story was garbage. And I think, for me personally, and I think a lot of people feel this way too, after playing Metal Gear Solid 5, I was just kind of like, this is over. I mean, this series is done. And what I mean by that is I feel like everything's been done. Metal Gear Solid 5 was stretching something. It just justified the boss from Metal Gear 2. I mean, it was stretching so much. Metal Gear Rising is the farthest game in the future. Fun game, but completely backpedals Raiden's character development. It just backpedals it, and I hate the game for that. So I don't think there's anything else I could do. Literally nothing else.
I think
Metal Gear Solid 4 was perfect end to the series. So
I think yeah, and I read a comment last week on one of the Metal Gear posts about Survive, and they were defending Survive, and they were like, "Oh, if you're not gonna call this a real Metal Gear game, you can't call Rising a real Metal Gear game." And I don't feel that's right, because this game is basically they're taking 5 and they're like, okay, we have this little plot hole, this small insignificant plot hole, and we're gonna try to make an entire game about it. But Raiden was an established character who had background and weight to him. And even though it was kind of different and it was a beat 'em up, it didn't feel like it was a cop out or a stretch at all. It just felt like it was meaningless fun.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fit the formula, I guess, of Metal Gear, but it was still there. I don't know. I had something better to say about that whole thing, but I forgot what it was.
Metal Gear Survive is beating a dead horse. Metal Gear is dead. He's been dead on the side of the road for a while, and Konami just drove by, and now they're beating it with a bat. That is what they're doing with Metal Gear Survive.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to what's at the box office.
Okay, before hold on.
Oh, okay,
before this, I just looked at one of the comments and it said, "Is this game even supposed to have a story or a campaign? Will we even be able to play Snake or Raiden or any other main character? If not, then why make it a Metal Gear game? It feels like this game might have some more hype and have people play it if it wasn't intended to be a Metal Gear game. Maybe if they gave it an actual unique name and tried to produce something off new ideas, it might have a fan base. Or maybe I just don't know everything about it." And I agree with that, especially the part with the whole branding it as a Metal Gear game. Because if this was a standalone game, it would be fine, I think.
Yeah, I would buy it.
$39.99 just makes it feel like they're copping out. It's we know that we're selling you a game that's basically just Metal Gear Solid 5 with zombies, but we took $20 off of it, so you're welcome to buy it. But the funny thing about this comment is that Metal Gear Solid, the actual page, replied and said, "Yes, we'll be able to experience both a single-player campaign and a co-op of up to 4 players." Wow, that's crazy. They really have to defend themselves. Okay. Anyway, let's move on
to what's at the box office. I saw The Foreigner this week. I've been talking about it for the last 2 podcasts, I think. But I saw The Foreigner. It was okay.
Really?
Yeah. Jackie Chan was not focused on enough. Strangely enough, there was this Irish guy that was like the second main character,
Mm-hmm.
and they focused on him quite a bit. In fact, I think like the a third of the movie doesn't even have Jackie Chan in it at all, which is like to me like I was watching the four to see Jackie Chan, old Logan, Jackie Chan come and whoop some people's butts for killing his daughter. That's what I wanted to watch, and it's not really what I got. So it's an okay movie.
Interesting. I probably wasn't gonna end up seeing that. So
Yeah, I saw it with Vic and Rachel and Paris.
interesting.
Oh, funny story actually. We were the only ones in the theater. We were, and then this one like dude with this big coat on and this baseball cap covering his eyes came into the movie theater and sat down by himself. And then at the end of the movie, he just got out quietly and left. And I bet you he was recording the movie under that jacket. I bet you it was.
It was like, this is the perfect time to come in.
Exactly. Late at night. Yeah.
I can just go ahead and record this while there are only a few people. And then he had a gun in his coat pocket, so if you didn't try to stop him...
Are stealing movies really that lucrative a business that you would kill?
Yeah, have you seen... Do you know what kind of fines you get if you get caught recording movies?
Yeah. They show it. You get like a $200, like right off the bat. You get $200.
I think it's $2,500. I could be
wrong.
wrong.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was only $200. Damn.
No, I
that
could
is
definitely be wrong. But anyway, so 1 week until Thor Ragnarok, baby. Yeah. I'm really hyped. I've heard amazing things about it. The guy who directed the Avengers said that it was a modern masterpiece.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know about that, but I'm still pretty hyped.
I don't know if it's going to be a modern masterpiece, but it looks like a fun movie. And apparently the stakes within the film are really, really high. And that's what I like to see. I like to have anxiety attacks while watching movies. So, let's go ahead and we'll have a review up next week.
Oh yeah, me and Anthony are seeing that together, so look forward to another sleep-deprived
review. We're not gonna sleep before we record it!
Oh my god.
And then, also, apparently, Justice League is pretty good.
I'm gonna hold doubts until I see it.
I'm also gonna hold doubts until I see it, because these are just like first reactions and fan reactions. And, anybody would be pretty hyped to like go to an early viewing of any movie, and they're probably just like, "Oh, that's so cool! I'm so happy that I was able to see this first. It was such a good movie." Because if I get like an advanced screening of a movie that's ass, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. But if it's just good, if it's okay, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, awesome! Thanks for bringing me to this." And their fan reactions also, so like you can't really like have any real weight to that. Because when Batman vs Superman came out, the early reactions were like, "Oh, this movie is amazing. It's the best superhero movie ever." And we all know that that's not true.
That is not true.
So, we'll see. November 7th and November 3rd is Thor Ragnarok. November 17th is Justice League. Let's hope that they're both great. Let's hope that they're amazing. And
hope so.
The final piece of what's at the box office. I didn't even talk about any movies that are out because I don't go to the movies. But Shazam has been cast.
Oh yeah, I saw a couple stories. I didn't bother reading them, to be honest, but yeah, I saw.
I don't remember what his name is, and he's very skinny. Hope people looks up, but it's pretty cool.
Maybe that's his child form.
He has like a full beard. No.
Shazam! He lives in the rock.
You can't see me. They were thinking about getting John Cena to play Shazam, and I just thought that was the stupidest idea on
That's the best idea ever. That is the best idea ever.
John Cena versus. I just imagine, John Cena in the Shazam costume. That shit would be so funny.
Next to Ben Affleck.
Hey, Batman, what are we gonna do about these guys? Good grief.
Hey, Batman, you can't see me.
He's fighting Darkseid. Hey, Darkseid, you can't see me. Fuck, not this again.
He literally can't see him.
Fuck, not this again. God damn it.
Is Darkseid gonna be in Justice League?
Steppenwolf is gonna be in Justice League, and he's like Darkseid's first in command. So I'm thinking that we're getting Darkseid in the next movie, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a Thanos lead up.
Let's pray that Justice League is good.
I'm not gonna pray, but
no, I want Justice League to do good so that like superhero movies don't die out completely. I know they're starting to feel the same, and after Infinity War, superhero movies are probably gonna like really, really dwindle in the public's opinion. But
yeah, dude, Logan was. They should have released Logan like after all the superhero movies died out, because that would have been perfect.
That would have been the perfect end of superhero movies. Superhero movies died with Wolverine in that film. Ooh, and we're getting Deadpool 2 soon. So
we're getting what?
Deadpool 2 soon.
Oh, when?
I think next year, probably. A stunt woman died in while that was filming. I don't know if you heard about that, but yeah, apparently.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, and Josh Brolin, who was playing both Thanos and Cable, said that it was a freak accident.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a motorcycle stunt. So rest in peace to that. Thank you for dying for the sake of superhero movies. A moment of silence.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough of that. What's up next?
Stuff I couldn't buy because I have no money.
Ooh.
Want me to go first?
No. I forgot what I saw.
Alright, I'll go first. So I saw a Switch. Actually, you know,
motherfucker.
No, actually, I went to Target with Beck the other day when she was down, and we went to Target and they had 6 Nintendo Switches in the case. Yes, I was crying. Yeah, I really wanted one. Ugh. But I don't have no money, so I didn't buy it. I saw the Chrom and Tiki amiibo, the 2 new Fire Emblem amiibos that were released alongside the Fire Emblem Warriors. But I bought the game and I told myself, I can't be buying $12 toys.
What was it for? So, the 3DS number.
Yeah, it was for Switch and 3DS. So the 3DS version is the graphics are dumbed down. So I bought the lesser version. But anyways, actually tonight I was gonna buy this book by Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor. He was a strong believer in Stoicism. It's like a philosophy you can live by. It's like excuse me. It's like self-help kind of thing, and I've been interested in learning about it. But the book was only $2, so I was gonna buy it off Barnes & Noble website. But the website crashed, so more of a I did have money to buy it, but it was more of a technical. So that's all I saw.
I forgot. I completely forgot that I went out in public this week. I went to Walmart with my group for a group project, and I saw Spider-Man: Homecoming on DVD, and I was like, I want that. But the box art is so ugly. The box art is so ugly. Yeah, it's that same one that's in every promo with him flying.
Oh my! Are you serious?
Yes.
Iron Man's on the cover?
Yes, he's on the cover.
Oh, I was just joking. Oh my god.
No, he's not He's not even in the fucking movie. He's in the movie for 10 minutes.
Oh my god, that's
why
hilarious.
he's even on it. It's Hey guys, no, I know why they did that. They're like, hey guys, this is a Marvel Studios movie. There's Iron Man in it, so buy this. That's why they did that. But
It was a power move by Marvel Studios.
yeah. But honestly, the box art is really ugly. Spider-Man is making the most awkward pose in the world, and the back is also ugly. It's like Spider-Man with earphones on, and he's like upside down in New York. It's not as ugly as the front of the box, but it's still ugly. So they really need to do something about that. And I think like almost all of the posters were ugly. Almost all of them. There was one that like really stood out, and it's like the steel box case. So like you have to buy the steel box version of the movie if you want to have a nice looking case, which is probably what I'm gonna ask for Christmas. I also saw that the War for the Planet of the Apes came out on DVD, and that cover is sick as fuck.
Oh god, that movie, that was so sad.
Yeah, I know. Should have been crying, bitch. But yeah. So that came out. And I started thinking about like which is the best Planet of the Apes movie, and I think it's the second one.
Yeah, agreed.
The second one's the best one. War was really good and almost made my black ass cry. But like it just felt like it was too long. There was like so much happening. And that whole prison camp thing, was not a fan of that. That was way too long.
It was, yeah, exactly. I feel like we're really doing like this again. Oh, dude, and that avalanche, like really, the avalanche took out all the military.
That was so funny. Bro. Fuck humans.
I was like, bro, really?
Kill man.
Monkeys survive
kill man.
Hashtag monkeys live because they can climb trees.
Hashtag real superior race.
Chimpanzees.
But they were
gorillas.
But they were also selling like a combo pack with all 3 movies. And I already own the combo pack with the 2 movies in it. And I was like, for some reason I have to buy the 3-pack one day. I don't know why I want it, but I have to have it.
Actually, are they making a 4th movie?
I think so, yes.
I mean,
the main character is, spoiler alert, dead.
Spoiler alert, Caesar died. So I guess they can make it with his son.
Yeah.
Or
I think they should just completely reboot the Planet of the Apes movies with Matthew Van Gogh or whatever the hell his name is. But he's going to be the guy that directed the movies. But well, I think he directed the second one, not the first one. But he's going to be focused on the Batman. So we'll see. Did you hear about that? That he's going to be directing the Batman?
No.
Yeah. So the guy who made Planet of the Apes is going to be directing the Batman, and it's
going to be
it's going to be like a noir movie, which is I'm a big fan of that because like
you mean noir,
whatever the fuck, fucking white ass person pronunciations. I don't give a fuck.
I don't what I think it's.
I don't
like
give a
French.
I don't give a
French.
I don't care.
Oh, okay, all right.
I don't care.
All right, Jesus. It's gonna be noir. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be the detective movie. So that'll be sick.
Wow, a detective in a bat. Who would have thought?
It was supposed to be it was supposed to have Deathstroke in it, but they're like
Slade.
Yes, they're supposed to have Slade in it. And I was like, this is gonna be cool because they're gonna cast the guy who voices Robin, and he's like, they have to at least once have him say Slade. That shit would be sick. But that's probably not gonna happen. So just fuck life and fuck us.
Okay, I know we're getting a little off the rails here.
That's the point.
But I'm gonna make an observation.
What?
So, Marvel movies will always have an advantage over DC movies, I think, because they pioneered this shared movie universe, cinematic universe.
Yeah, and they're taking it
slow.
Really.
Yeah, they took it slow, and they're building up. Infinity War is going to be just, like, hype. So
even if
hype
it sucks, it's going to be hype.
Exactly. It's going to have all these crazy characters that we've got to know over literal years. So, it's just crazy. So Justice League will always be at a disadvantage when it comes to. But I think one of the smartest moves they've made that made me really interested in the DC cinematic universe was when they had Batman as an already established hero in
Yeah.
Batman vs Superman. Like
Yeah.
they had him and they had Robin's costume, spray paint of the Joker. Like, so basically, it's like fans are having to piece together what happened in like which scenario. I think that was the smartest move for them to
Yeah.
make the history kind of unknown, so that it creates intrigue. You know,
hmm
so
And I really want them to adapt Under the Red Hood.
yeah, it really yeah.
Under the
And the
Red Hood
Joker.
would be such a sick movie, honestly. And if they,
And, like
you know what, fire. What's his face? What the fuck is that guy's name? Jared Leto or whatever the fuck his name is. And get William Dafoe as the Joker. Do you know how good casting that would be? Do you
who's
know?
Willem Dafoe?
He's fuck. He was in something. He has like a face. Hold on. I'll show you William Dafoe.
Yeah, I can just Google it real quick.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
William Defoe. I'm pretty sure I saw his last name.
Oh, he was in Death Note.
Oh yeah, Death Note. Right, he was playing Ryuk. You know what? He would be a pretty good.
Dude,
Joker.
he was in Spider-Man. He was the first Spider-Man. He was
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin. Yeah, do you see his face? This bastard would be the perfect type in William Dafoe Joker. Just look it up and it'll show you like some really fan-made looking ass joke. Do you know how good that would be? Do you see
William
it?
Dafoe Joker. Hang on. Oh yeah, yeah.
That shit would be sick. But they'll never do it. They're gonna keep Jared Leto's
Well,
gangster looking ass motherfucking.
I like the theory that Jared Leto's Joker is actually Jason Todd.
I hate that theory. It's such a stupid
Really?
ass theory.
What?
That's a stupid
think
theory. Where's the original Joker?
He's
And why would he be with Harley
good
Quinn?
question. Good. Also, very good question.
Why would he be with Harley Quinn? It's like, hey, I'm dead. It's time to go fuck Harley Quinn right quick.
Anthony, but the thing is, the fact that we're even asking these questions means they did their job. So
No, since we're just completely going off this tangent, I would like to talk about why I think that the DCEU will always have the disadvantage. Okay, so every day a new DCEU movie is announced.
What is fact?
And this is like they're all characters that nobody gives a fuck about, or characters that should not have films. Like I think it's cool that DC did the first villain movie, and it wasn't good. It was ass, but it was good. It was a good risk. Suicide Squad. But here's all the DC movies that are rumored to be in development or are in development. We have a Harley Quinn solo film.
What?
We have
really?
Yes, we have, and I think it's Birds of Prey. I don't know if they're separate movies or just one movie, but I wouldn't be surprised by either. We have a Batgirl movie coming, and don't know why we need a Batgirl movie.
Okay.
We have Gotham City Sirens. I think that's the Harley Quinn movie. We have a Black Adam movie coming for some goddamn reason.
What?
I've never in my life thought, wow, I really want a Black Adam movie. We have a Joker Harley Quinn spin-off movie for whatever fucking reason. We have and then there are movies that like should be happening, like Wonder Woman 2 and Batman and Suicide Squad 2. I'm not saying that that's a movie that I want to see, but I think that if they're gonna capitalize off the success of Suicide Squad, then I guess it should happen.
The air quote success.
Yeah, they have a listen. I love Cyborg. I think he's a good character. I think he's an interesting character. But there's no reason why he needs to have his own film. A Cyborg movie's coming 2020. They're adapting.
Why not just Teen Titans?
Exactly. They're adapting, but if you think about it, they are introducing Cyborg into the league like straight off the bat, so it's not like he was ever in the Teen Titans. they're making a Flash movie, which I think is fine because Flash has never gotten his own solo film, and they're adapting Flashpoint for some reason this early in the goddamn game. I don't know why they're doing that because he's not like he doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing apparently in Justice League. He's like a teenager or some shit. And there are some other miscellaneous movies that they're making, but oh yeah, they're making a Nightwing movie. Why are they making a Nightwing movie?
What? Nightwing?
I mean, that could be cool, but it's also like, why the fuck are you guys making a Nightwing movie of all things that you could make a Nightwing movie? And there was some other like obscure character movie that they're making. Oh yeah, they're giving Deathstroke Slade his own movie. Why? Why is Slade getting his own movie? So like, this is what Warner Brothers is basically doing. They're seeing like, okay, fans like this character, so let's make an entire movie out of them. When they're not gonna, there's no point, and they're probably not gonna be good. I don't know why.
Dude, before you know, it's gonna be like breaking news: Doom Patrol movie confirmed by.
Breaking news: Plastic Man being adapted to film.
You know what? That would be an amazing movie. I don't care what you say. That would be
they're making a Blue Beetle and Booster Gold movie.
Whoa, really?
Apparently.
That could be really funny. Actually,
that could be really funny. I'm not complaining by that one. I think that's why I didn't bring it up. But yes. So that's like 50 movies. They're like all planned. None of them have release dates. I don't think any of them have been scripted. I don't think any of them have been like recorded or anything. But I don't know if I'm just like not completely familiar with DC lore, but I feel like a lot of these characters do not need entire feature films.
Especially Black Adam, like what?
Like Black Adam? Who the fuck said? Who the fuck went up to Warner Bros. Executives and was like, "Please make a Black Adam movie, please!"
Dude, okay, so this is how Marvel wins back.
So they win back the fans.
This is how they win back fans. Dude, you make like Guardians of the Galaxy, but you make an Alpha Flight movie.
Oh my god!
Do you know what Alpha Flight is?
No, not really.
Dude, it's a Canada-based team of superheroes, and they're all stupid. They're all like, one of them's literally just Bigfoot. Dude, just oh my god, they're all ridiculous, and it would be the best movie ever if they made an Alpha Flight movie in the style of Guardians of the Galaxy. Where, like Guardians is like was an obscure team that like no one really knew about. They made it like really funny. Alpha Flight would be the perfect candidate for that. So, Marvel, if you're listening to this, make a movie of Alpha Flight. Make a Netflix show about Marvel's The Eel. Bring him back.
They need to make a Howard the Duck feature film. I don't know why they haven't done that yet. That needs to happen.
They need to bring George Lucas back.
In all seriousness, though, like I know that it would be hard to do, but I think after Infinity War, they need to adapt Planet Hulk. I know they're kind of doing it.
After Infinity War?
Well, I don't know if you remember the Planet Hulk. Like, no, I don't even know if that would work because they already have Sakaar in fucking Ragnarok. So they're gonna
really?
Yeah.
Hulk's son is in Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
You the planet that they're fighting on, that's Sakaar, and like some serious like characters from the Planet Hulk storyline are in Ragnarok. So I'm pretty hyped about that. I'm very hyped about that. And he has like his gladiator suit and everything, and he's like made a name for himself and all this good shit. I'm excited as fuck for the Ragnarok. Like, I think that's my top. This is probably gonna be my top superhero movie of 2017. Let's hope.
Dang.
Wait, did Logan come out this year? Yes, it did. So it'll be probably batting with Logan. But so yeah, I think it would be cool. Apparently, Hulk is gonna have like 3-part story in going from Ragnarok to Infinity War Part 1 and then the Untitled Avengers movie. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I would really, really love to see Planet Hulk on screen, like just Hulk going off to Sakaar, and then coming back, and he's like pissed off.
He kills everybody.
Then he kills everybody. That would be awesome. Spider-Man can wear his black suit, and goddamn, do you know how awesome that would be? I think that's my favorite comic book event of all time.
Dude, picture it, dude. 2022, Marvel releases World War Hulk. They recently required the license of Fantastic Four, and the first thing Hulk does is kill Reed Richards.
Kills. That was so funny. He's like, Reed Richards just walks on the scene. Hey guys, finally here in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Dies.
Oh my god.
They bring back the actors from the terrible Fantastic Four movie. And they
they do it from the original Fantastic Four actors.
Oh, but that means Chris Evans has to be the Human Torch.
Yeah, Captain America's gonna kick the bucket, and that's how he's gonna stay involved with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're gonna kill Captain America in Infinity War, and then they're gonna bring him back.
Yeah, they're gonna bring him back, but he's not gonna be Captain America. He's gonna be a brand new character in the Human Torch.
Dude, Black Widow's gonna be like, Steve? He's gonna be like, flame on.
Steve, is that you? Flame on! And then, oh, and speaking of, have you noticed that, like, the Marvel schedule has not included a Doctor Strange sequel? Like,
oh, yeah.
Usually,
likes Lizard Man.
But, like, usually they have, a 3-year gap in between movies at least.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, at most. And the schedule is not showing a Doctor Strange sequel. Yes, people aren't liking him. Benedict Cumberbatch is going to come out and he's going to be like, hello everyone. This is my last Marvel movie.
They killed Doctor Strange in Infinity War.
Dormammu can't save you now.
Oh, man. Well, we went a little off the rails.
Dormammu movie.
Solo movie.
Give him his flame head.
Dr. Doom solo film. Were they actually going to do that at some point?
Yeah, apparently they're making a Dr. Doom solo film.
You know what? That would be cool if they stayed truthful to his comic book form.
And they better have the scene. They better like hurry up and cross over with Marvel Studios so that they can have the scene where Dr. Doom goes up to Luke Cage and he's like, when I heard there was an insane black man running around in my territory, I knew it had to be you. And Luke Cage is like, where's my money, honey?
What?
That's a real thing. I'm gonna dub that. That's coming soon. It's my personal YouTube channel. Dr. Doom is a racist.
Who is surprised?
Dr. Doom is deadass my favorite villain of all time.
Mine is Kang. Mine is Kang, whatever his name is. Kang is my favorite.
Oh yeah. Kang. Okay, anyway, we're getting way off track.
Okay, we're moving on to recommendations for this week. My recommendation is The Savage Detectives by Roberto Bolaño. I am currently reading it. Roberto Bolaño is quickly becoming one of my favorite authors, and I'm enjoying the book a lot, so I recommend it. Alright, turn.
Let's see. This week, I will recommend... what can I recommend this week? I had something in my head, too. God, what is? Please hold. It was some video game. Oh wait, no. Here's what I have. I want to recommend Animal Crossing New Leaf in the wake of the recent Nintendo Direct where they are going to be releasing an Animal Crossing mobile game that apparently looks fun, according to people that I've talked to. Anyway, Animal Crossing New Leaf is a game that I really, really enjoyed in middle school. It was oddly fun because I don't like games like that really. But like, there was this weird appeal that made me play it for like 12 hours straight, and you can't really like do enough in that game to justify playing it for 12 hours nonstop. But I did.
You have to take breaks.
And it was a good time. And I bought 3 individual copies of that game because something has happened to every copy. And if I buy a new copy, then that will be 4. So let's pray for a new Animal Crossing game. Because if they
it'll be on the Switch.
If they announce Animal Crossing Switch, I'm gonna not pay my rent and just buy a Switch so that I can get Animal Crossing Switch. That's gonna be.
Hey, the good thing about being homeless and having a Switch, you can play the Switch anywhere.
Just plug it up in one of those Richmond wall chargers. It'll be fine. Yep. Next week, come back next week for when I recommend Hunter x Hunter.
Read Davis Online Webtoon.
Read Davis Online Webtoon.
We have a new update. I think we had a new update last week. No.
Yeah, we updated last week, and we were supposed to update this week, but a lot of things started happening at once. So get ready for Chapter 9 coming next Saturday. It's gonna be hype, baby.
One thing you fans of Davis can do is that if you want a consistent schedule, Davis has to be popular for us to want to.
Yeah, you have to give us money. That will really motivate us to go ahead and do those consistent updates.
Schedule.
But you know what? We have been updating like once a month for these past 2 months, and we're sorry about that. We've had a lot of stuff going on, so tune in.
You could imagine.
Yes, tune in for the big event, because Chapter 9 is hype, and then Chapter 10 is also hype. And then
it is.
Chapter 11 is okay. But then Arc 2 is coming, and baby, when I tell you this shit gonna start popping off, it's gonna pop off, baby.
Hopefully.
Okay. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's the end of the podcast. Thanks.
We'll see you next week, gamers.
Yeah, come back next week when I recommend Hunter x Hunter, and Kingdom Hearts 3 will still not be out.
Game safely.
Game safely.